Well, what is going on, everyone? Chiefs Kingdom. Well, what a game today. What a game as we hang on and win 28-24 over the Denver Broncos to close out the regular season and finish with a record of 12-5 and win our 13th straight game over the Broncos. Just amazing we haven't lost to them uh, in over 6 years. Uh, September 2015 was the last time we lost to them. They've gone through 11 different quarterbacks since then. So, and yeah. So we would score on our opening possession as Travis Kelce, uh, from 3 yards out from Mahomes, will put us up 7-0. And then on the Broncos' next possession, their second series, uh, quarterback Drew Lock would run for 5 yards to tie it up at 7. And then in the second quarter, Drew Lock would give the Broncos a 14-7 lead as he would run in from 23 yards, the longest run of his NFL career, to give the Broncos a 14-7 lead. And then Harrison Butker with a 34-yard field goal to make it 14-10. And yes, that would be the score at halftime, 14-10. We were trailing. Obviously there was still a lot of game left. But, we were struggling. Uh, Mahomes wasn't playing great. Broncos defense was really, really doing good on us. But then in our opening possession in the second half, Mahomes would find Jerick McKinnon from 14 yards out to give us a 17-14 lead. Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown all season. He has not really played much at all this year. Uh, I believe this is his first game in since November. So, and yeah, his first touchdown of the season. That will give us a 17-14 lead, but not for long. The Broncos will go back on top 21-17. Melvin Gordon, a 47-yard run to put Denver up 21-17. And then Harrison Butker would connect with a 51-yard field goal to make it a 1-point game at 21-20. And then the game-changing play of the game as Chiefs rookie linebacker Nick Bolton would return a fumble from 86 yards, and Patrick Mahomes would then run in for a 2-point conversion to put us up 28-21. So, wow, that was a complete game changer. Uh, yeah, uh, Drew Lock handed the ball off to um, Melvin Gordon. Bolton was right there and made the stop. The ball came out and he ran all the way back 86 yards to give us the lead. There's still quite a bit of time left, but wow, that was uh that was huge. That silenced the crowd. So, and ironically, Bolton and Drew Lock were teammates when they were playing at Mizzou. Of course, Drew Lock, a Kansas City area native. So, and then after that fumble return for a touchdown, the Broncos would then get a 31-yard field goal on fourth down to make it 20-24, and then we would run the clock out. And yeah, so we have a chance still, of course, to get the number one seed, but we have to hope that the Houston Texans upset the Tennessee Titans tomorrow. So we'll see. Anything can happen. So And Mahomes was the leading rusher in this game, 54 yards rushing. Uh, Drew Lock, 2 touchdowns, both with his legs. McCole Hardman was the Chiefs' leading receiver, 103 yards. Tyreek Hill, who actually didn't see a whole lot of action, he must have been dealing with some kind of injury. Uh, Only had one catch for 2 yards. Kelsey 34 yards. So, um, but yeah. So see what happens. Trying to get that first round bye, but if not, then we will have to play next weekend uh, against possibly the Chargers or the Raiders. So yeah, and for the Broncos, they finished the year at 7-10. Uh, it was an up and down year for them, but they're still rebuilding, and I think they could have an even better year next year. So yeah, so of course all the majority of the rest of the games are tomorrow. So till next weekend, and I guess fingers crossed that Houston beats Tennessee. So till next week in the playoffs, Count X Bigger saying go Chiefs, or 2 weeks from now.